Oh, hi. Are you my seat neighbor? In the window seat? Absolutely. No worries. Let me get out of your way. God knows we wouldn't want to hold up everyone else. Uh, Here. Uh, Let me help you put your bag in the overhead bin. Please. I insist. Settle into your seat and I'll get this stowed away for you. There we go. I travel a ton and I'm practically eye level with the bins, so I try to help whenever I can without causing a traffic jam. Whatever I can do to make the stewards' lives a little easier, you know? I got to board early with Group 1, and I've seen no less than 4 Karens throw a hissy fit trying to get into first class. Can you believe that? I know, right? I am 6'4", and I flew in first class once. I gotta tell you, all of these seats feel just the same after 4 hours. They're tiny, none of us are going to be actually comfortable, and business class and first class are all going to feel the same way once we all knock out. Oh yeah, I sleep great on planes. I've got my headphones for music, I've got melatonin to help my brain along, and I've got a book to keep me entertained until the melatonin kicks in. Like I said, I fly a lot. Well, how do you get to sleep? You're going to stay awake for the next 9 hours voluntarily. Oh, if you can't sleep, you can have some of my melatonin. And I have more than one book if you want to borrow one and read it until you relax. I always bring a novel, a nonfiction book, and a book of essays. Gotta keep a selection in case I don't like the other two. Especially on a long flight, you know? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Are you saying you won't be able to sleep because I'm talking your ear off? Because I wouldn't be offended if that's the case. I get that a lot. Oh, thank God. It's so rare to get seated with someone your own age on a flight, and I'd hate it if I scared you off with all of my chatter. Alright, if it's not me running my mouth a mile a minute, what's got you insistent on staying awake all by your lonesome? You're afraid of flying. Uh, Shit. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm over here getting all excited and you're scared shitless. Uh, is there anything I can do to help you? uh, I'm I'm afraid hijacking the plane to keep it from taking off would not go very well. Huh, you seem really nice and very cute. But I'm not quite willing to go to jail for you. Yet, anyway. Is there anything else I can do for you? We could switch, and you could take the aisle if that helps. Alright. Well, you just let me know if you change your mind, okay? Even if I fall asleep, please don't hesitate to wake me up. We're going to be neighbors for the next, like, majority of a day, you know? I want to make sure you're as comfortable as possible. Sure, I can keep talking to you if that's what you want. I think that's the first time anyone has ever asked me to keep talking, but sure. Is there anything in particular you'd like me to talk about? I can talk about why I like flying, if you're totally sure. Oh, let's see. Hmm. I love airports, for one thing. Airports are all so similar, but so unique in their own way, you know? Like, each one has a bookstore that looks like every other airport bookstore, but my favorite stores have little recommendation cards from the booksellers. Those are the greatest. I buy a book from every airport I go to if I've got the space and money. And time. And every airport seems like they have the same food. Everyone's got a Panda Express and more than one Starbucks. But most medium to large ones have something unique to the city, you know? The barbecue in the Houston airport wasn't the best in the city. No. But it's nice that they tried. And it was heartier than a lot of the other terminal food. In the people watching. I fucking love people watching. I like to play this game where I watch all of the travelers that book it down the pass and come up with little stories about why they're in such a hurry and where they're going. Oh yeah. I do that shit all day. It's the best. I saw a family of 4, like, literally being chased by airport security in one of those little golf carts. I did. It was so silly. 2 of them dropped their travel pillows, and someone, I think the mom, just screamed at them, "We have to leave it, they're expendable." I just watched them run, and I was reminded of that one family. Uh, did you ever see We're the Millers? Yeah, I'm not saying those people were involved in an elaborate, quixotic drug running scheme. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't. Oh, and I saw this couple. Uh, one of them was waiting, and I spoke to him, and it turns out he was waiting to meet his long distance partner for the first time ever. Yeah, they'd been together for almost a year, but they live on the other side of the country. So he was just beside himself with excitement and was so happy to tell me about her. Oh, and his face when he saw her walk through the door. See, that's the kind of thing you only see in an airport, I think. That little moment of just unscripted, unbridled love and joy. I know, I know. I sound just like that cheesy Love Actually movie. My sisters make fun of me for it all the time. Yeah, I like the actual flying too. Oh, let's see. I like the feeling of taking off. You know that weird swoop you get in your stomach when the plane starts to go up? I love that feeling. There's something exciting and magical about it. Like if dragons existed, this is what it would feel like to ride one, you know? And I feel like there's something very forcibly relaxing about being on a plane. I have no responsibilities in this moment. What can I do? I'm here in this seat with no work to do and no Wi Fi to do it on, if I even wanted to. You're not expected to be productive or responsible when you're flying. All you've got to do is sit still, wait to put down your tray tables, and read a book. And talk to your cute neighbor. But I'd do that anytime, even if I did have work to do. Oh, yeah. I was definitely planning on sleeping, but it wouldn't be very chivalrous of me to leave you to be scared all by yourself now, would it? Besides, another thing I love, especially on a red eye, is the pretty clouds and city lights below. Once you see those, you'll just love flying. And I kind of want to see them with you. Alright, how about this? If the view out the window doesn't make you feel better, I'll hold your hand instead. Yeah? Deal.